Well, for those of you that watch my Instagram and Snapchat, I thoroughly wiped myself out yesterday at the gym. It was like after a football practice, but all they did was legs. Morning. We're going into our first fall heat wave, I guess.
Yeah.
I've heard stuff going into the 80s for the early.
85 today.
Oh, today?
Yeah.
I was hearing 80 by the weekend, and this is only Wednesday, so we'll see.
The bricks.
Why would they spray paint half the bricks?
No idea.
Aaron, I saw it, but I wasn't sure if I was seeing a weird shadow or something, and then Aaron pointed it out. Did you see it yesterday or something?
Yeah, I saw it last night when I was coming home. It was like the not spray painted bricks were in shadow, so I was like walking up to it. Oh wow, that's really vibrant. That's kind of a cool. Wait a sec. When I got to it, I saw that it was painted red.
Yeah.
It's like,
These aren't.
no,
Or are these completely painted red?
these are not.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, so I'm not let's see, that was legs, so then we had back, then chest, then break, then legs. So that was Friday? Yes.
What was Friday?
This was when I went with Willie and did cleans and legs and stuff. Yes, because then I told physical therapist lady on Monday that I did that. But yeah, apparently whatever I did was it just wiped me out.
Yeah.
Like, I am usually not sitting there like looking at Aaron at like 7 o'clock or 7:30 at night. He's like, so the food is. I'm like, what? Like, I was melting into the couch watching YouTube. And I was like, I can't do this anymore.
And then once the food was ready, he walked in and had a moment of panic. Oh God, the tacos are ready. I didn't go to the store yesterday.
It was bad.
Yeah.
But I think I posted it to Snapchat. I was like, yeah, you know, when you're that wet, when your normal, like, regular old cotton shirt cannot pull air through it.
Yeah.
Because I'm like trying to pull my shirt and it has that. And I'm like, yeah, that's a thing. Speaking of like sweating and being out of breath, Willie, he actually watched Friday's video where I did the cone stuff. And he's like, you did really well. He says, and I saw the comments where they say you're out of breath. And I was like, because I did every single cone drill. And then I went back and stood in front of the camera after catching my breath a little bit so that I could then talk and explain what I just did. Because it's easier for me to go through all of them in my brain and then cut up the footage.
Yeah.
So there was like 20 minutes of working, and sometimes I was like, oh, whoops, I did not do that correctly. This is, yeah. But then they're like, oh my God, he went 2 routes and he's out of breath. I was like, how about 25? And then became out of breath. That's the issue there. But, you know, they don't understand Hollywood magic. As Willie said, these kids are like my JV kids. They're idiots. To an extent, they're, you know.
Yeah.
And, you know, and I've got a lot of great kids that, you know, say amazing comments, but there's also the mean ones. And I'm like, but the mean ones probably have no idea what they're talking about. Because usually when you start giving good comments on YouTube, you're enlightened. If you give mean comments on YouTube, you are unenlightened. By and large. Usually the people that are like, are the ones that give hateful comments. Oh, it's blue. I'm gonna let you put I'm gonna let you put a Pokemon on that.
Thank you.
I haven't played it too terribly much. Since the first day, I was gonna get a tutorial on how to assist modifying my finger memory from Minecraft and RPG style games. So, anything happened over the last couple days for you?
No. I've literally just been business as usual at work. Nothing at all different or special.
We wound up having a conversation with someone Wednesday or Monday.
Uh-oh.
I wound up having
Yeah.
it. I say we because Aaron got involved, but it was like, it was so stupid.
Yeah, it was mostly your conversation.
Yeah, I was like, bro, I don't want to move to the Portland waterfront. But it's such a better life. And I'm like, you don't know that.
Yeah.
And then he like, it was, but you can see how I was like feeling like Jon Stewart was talking to that one guy from Fox News. It was like, you can't, there's no agreeing to this at all.
Yeah. And, you know, I appreciate and get why he was doing what he was doing and what he said and all of that. I appreciate it. I get it. I would love to save, you know, half our money on rent. I don't want to move.
That too. But again, you know, I just, he didn't understand and I didn't want to, there was no way of explaining it to him. And he says, oh, I've left that lifestyle behind. I'm like, no, you're thinking exactly like that lifestyle. You have not grown up since your early 20s and you're 35.
Yeah. And we don't need to be around people like that.
Yeah, I know.
But I heard my train coming, so bye.